Alright. So next we're going to go after Armored Armadillo. And I'm sure Umveculus is happy about that, because Armored Armadillo has his favorite fucking theme in the game. Armored Armadillo is also the location of one of the Bat Bombers, or Bat Mechs, from the classic Mega Man games. I believe the exact sprite was from Mega Man 7. And it has an incredibly high probability of dropping an extra life that I just blew past. There he is. See? He drops an extra life, and he has an extremely high probability of dropping it. There is another one. And industrious players can use this to farm extra lives. In fact, if you want the super secret, super awesome weapon in the game, you kind of got to farm this guy for a few extra lives. Because it requires you to die a bunch of times in order to get it. I shit you not. It's kind of dumb. It's the sort of thing that nobody would ever have known. Nobody would ever have known about this shit. Of course, he's suddenly done dropping them for me, but that's okay, because I'm getting sub-tank energy. What the fuck? I just said you have a high probability of dropping shit. Can we have something go right this playthrough, please? I demand an extra life. Fucker. I'm not leaving until I get it. I'll fill sub-tanks all day until you give me it. So give me it. So there is yet another sub-tank in this stage. There it is. And we're moving. There's another sub-tank in this stage. You acquire it. Later on, there will be a sort of like a dozer, spiky, thrower, tanky thing. I don't know. You're about to see it. Oh my god! Now, if that thing touches you, it's instant death. So don't get touched by it. It's a bad touch. You don't want it. Fucking me tool. Give me the health back. But before you move on, go here and you will get another energy tank, which puts us up to 3 so far. So we're looking good. Die. So, Armored Armadillo is one of those stages that the flamethrower is so damn good on. There is another drill dozer tanky thing in this stage that you're gonna have to kill really quick. You didn't have to kill that one. This one you do. This is another place to farm lots and lots of sub-tank energy. Ow. Stop following me. Am I already full up on all 3? Yes, I am. That'll come in handy. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the flamethrower is affected by momentum, which, while awesome, makes it less than useful on that. So here you want to hold to the left so you don't hit this thing. Then you want to kill this thing really fucking quick, because if this thing doesn't die, it will block you from getting the heart piece, and you want the heart piece. So, see, if it had destroyed like this section right here of the ceiling, you wouldn't have been able to reach it. So, make sure you kill that thing super quick so you can get the heart piece and get more life. Ow. Thank you. So yeah, here's another place to farm sub-tanks, so long as you don't actually get hit by everything. Now, you would have to jump at a specific time to reach a energy capsule that is at the very top. of this mountain that I'm in, that the boss room is in. And if you get that 4 or so times, with every enhancement in the game, every boss power, every armor piece, every heart piece, every sub-tank, all the sub-tanks have to be full. And in Maverick Hunter X, you have to have full health, or at least not have been damaged all the way through the fucking stage. You gotta get there, grab the pellets, the energy pellets that are up there, and then die. You have to do it 4 times. Once you get up there the 5th time, there will be an armor capsule with the Hadouken weapon that we will be getting, even though it's a pain in the ass. So what Spark Mandrill's weapon does is if you shoot this fucking asshole enough times with it, it will knock his shields off. He can now be damaged by conventional weapons, which we will now demonstrate with the X-Buster, because he really has no decent weakness. And I died. I didn't want to use a heart tank, sub-tank. I didn't want to use a tank of any sort on him. I don't know why I'm sucking so much, don't ask. I don't understand it either. He's easy. Okay. You know what? I'm using a sub-tank. Call me a pussy. No. Work game. Feel free. And you're right. See, he's easy. And I died. Get the fuck back. And he's easy. And I died. And I used a sub-tank on this fucker. God! What is going on? I'm better at this game than this, guys! I'm serious! I feel terrible! At this point, people are folding their arms going, yeah, fucking prove it. I am, guys! I'm not lying! Rolling Shield is another BAMF power. When you have the buster parts, or the Light Buster, if you supercharge it, it will erect a shield around you that will kill anything that will die in one hit. In one hit. Yes. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna go back to Armored Armadillo and grind back the goddamn sub-tank. You noticed I used the sub-tank earlier, and it didn't completely fill my health. Like I said, doesn't do that in this game, unfortunately. You know what? Why am I fucking around with this? All the bitches. They're all mine. And that's all the sub-tanks filled. So let's go ahead and get out. Super quick place to fill up on sub-tanks, I find. And should help you. Now we have another guy who I believe is weak to Boomer Coanger. But Boomer Coanger is a fucking asshole, so we're not going up to him first. And I will be using sub-tanks during Sting Chameleon's fight, because Sting Chameleon, even with his weakness, is an utter prick. And I get the light armor. I won't be able to get the heart piece in this stage, because you need to have beaten Launch Octopus. Although I did get it when I was a kid by using Chill Penguin's charge attack, which basically gives you like an ice penguin skateboard thingy. Don't question it. Fucking me tool. So when the slowdown happens, that's literally that's not my end. That's literally how the game ran. Fuck you both. Chose poorly. So go up here. And because we killed Armored Armadillo, it's caving in underneath us. But since I have the light helmet, it's not a big worry. Now, this guy looks a lot like Otto from the old Mega Man games. And the only weak point is the little bit on his head. Probably frustrated a lot of first-time players. I know he frustrated me as a kid because I was like, where the hell do you damage this guy? You can only hit him on his head. Storm Tornado is effective, I've noticed, but really, you don't want to waste the special weapons energy on him. You'll need all the special weapons energy you can get for the fight against Stink Chameleon. Better to just charge shot him to death. This fight is a little bit more bearable in Maverick Hunter X, mostly because Storm Tornado basically insta-kills him. It's so fucking OP in Maverick Hunter X. But the only real hard thing about this is if you do get it, he hits pretty hard, and he's got a fuck ton of health. The hardest part about this fight really is just sort of like enduring the boredom of fighting this guy, because he's just a joke. And he's boring, and he's a massive damage sponge, and he just needs to die. Please. Can we get this over with? I want the armor. So what the armor does is it will reduce all damage by half, which is a nice, which is pretty standard. All of the armors in the various games basically do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who thought you were a good idea? Oh, right. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Reduces damage by half. Which is a nice upgrade. That, the dash, and the buster are nice. The helmet is questionable. The helmet's pretty dumb. And now we have the full light armor. And X looks like a badass in it. This is one of my favorite X armors from the entire series. I think the armor just kind of looks kind of silly in X2 and X3. My favorite is forever the fucking fourth armor, though. Or the Force armor. The armor in Mega Man X4. Whatever you want to call it. And we're through that. You didn't see the caving in because I missed it. And here we have an oddity. We have robot woodpeckers picking robot caterpillars to use to spit at the robot protagonist X. Yeah. Here we have another free man. Fucking flying asshole. Now, I don't really have to worry about collecting these, but this is a great place to farm for sub-tank energy as well, so long as you can keep the fucking ride armor in one piece. Unfortunately, you can't. It's not like Magma Dragoon. You can't bring it in with you, which sucks. So I'm going to be going at him with Shotgun Ice first, because I don't know what his fucking weakness is. I think he's weak to Boomer Quanger. Actually, no, I'm sure he's weak to Boomer Quanger. But again, Boomer Quanger's a massive asshole, so I'm not doing him first. Sting Chameleon, even with the light armor, fucking hurts. The reason I like using Shotgun Ice is because Shotgun Ice... Ah, fucker. The reason I like using Shotgun Ice is because Shotgun Ice... reflects against the wall, so I can attack him while still dodging. And you see, he loves doing this, like, teleport spam shit. Nowhere near as much as Boomer Coinger does. Boomer Coinger's a fucking asshole at the teleporting, which you will see. But Sting Chameleon is likewise a colossal asshole with that tongue. His attacks really fucking hurt. So, yeah, I like using opening up, if you will, with Shotgun Ice against him. I'll probably have to figure out his weakness before I tackle the Sigma Castles, but, Sigma Castles, Jesus Christ, what is this, Mario? It's not fucking Dr. Wily, it's Sigma. Before Sigma's Fortress. What should I try on him? Should I just, like, fucking X-Buster him? Let's just go with that. So I probably will end up using a fucking Heart Tank against him, because he's just that big an asshole. And as I just illustrated, the fucking ceiling hurts in this fight, which is great. And his tongue takes off so much health, even with the fucking light armor. He really is ridiculous. He's just a colossal dick, and hopefully he's easier with Boomer Coinger's fucking weapon. I doubt it. And I will be using a sub-tank because I'm not losing this fucker. You see, I'm just going to go ahead and use one because I'm not risking losing and fighting this fucker all the way again because he's an asshole. And he needs to die. But, Sting Chameleon is the one of the bosses that I don't feel guilty about using a sub-tank on, because he is, my god, he is sub-tank worthy. Die. He is, of like the 8 Mavericks, he is probably one of the most, he and Boomer Coinger are the most sub-tank worthy of these fuckers. And I know I've used sub-tanks before, yeah, I know, I'm fucking pussy, but I'm serious this time. Sting Chameleon's hard. So, now that we've beaten Sting... Volume freaked out for a moment. Now that we've beaten Sting Chameleon, I'm going to go and grind some more sub-tanks, which will go quickly. It's been going quickly, you notice. Up, up. No bitch. No bitch. No bitch. Why am I fucking around with this? Let's make this even more fucking ridiculous. Yes! This is actually a great way to fill up on sub-tank energy in Sigma's stages. Is to use the full charge rolling shield. Because anything that will die in one hit will be insta-killed by this thing. And you won't take any damage. And it's just cool. And you'll make up the special energy, the special weapons energy back. Just by killing shit with it. So it's really OP, to be honest.